Hey guys, Monday, October 3rd. Just figured that I had somebody comment, hey, when are you going to do another everything update? Well, I guess it's time, but I think I'm going to start doing them every season, like spring, fall, winter, summer, depending on how much I've gotten done and what's happened. But here is the fall 2016 everything update. So let's start off with the 94.65, my beast, which as you can see has had some upgrades. Well, one upgrade. 285 75 16s, load range E's. I love them. Only had them on for a little bit, but they're working great so far. Cruise down the highway real smooth. I was using her up in the woods behind my place last night, moving some down trees. Got a little dirty, but that's alright. That's what it's for. Nothing other than that really changed. Thinking here in spring I'll get some patch panels for the rock or the cab corners, and have my buddy that's good at body work do that, and maybe pound the bed out a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer. There's Dad's 05 dually with a Durasmac. Oh, there's Dad's plow truck, 6.5 powered plow truck. It's still working good. It occasionally will throw a fit, just randomly shut off, but usually starts right back up. Don't know what that's about, but it's fine. Take a look in the garage. Of course, we got customers working here. Here's the Cub Cadet diesel project. Haven't really made any progress on that. Finally got the tubing ordered that we need to make the oil pickup tube, which of course bolts fast where we have to cut the pan out. So we're gonna have a piece come out, go to the front of the engine and pick up there somewhere. So that's what's going on with that. Just got to get time to work on it, and I've been busy, and I've had other things that need taken care of, so that got put off, of course, like all my stuff. Here's the 66 Sears Custom 6. I think it's a 66. That's what I got according to the number there. Or was it that number? I don't know. One of them told me it was the 66. Got the right belt for the starter generator. Oh, you bitch. Got it wired up for the most part, and it charges, and of course got to put some exhaust on it. It's probably just going to come out down here and have one of those round mufflers. And I'm waiting. I had to special order the belt. It's an 82-inch belt. Tractor Supply, I guess, doesn't normally carry it. So I had to order that, waiting for that to come in. The drag link here, because I don't feel like trying to find another factory one, what I'm going to do is cut the ends off. And I have, oh, where'd they go? Oh, I have these ball joints, so to speak. I'm going to weld the bolts fast, and I'll have some adjustment. So we'll fix that issue. And I got to get a small gas tank to fit under the hood somewhere. So that's how that's doing. The Ingersoll I did have running, but now the carburetor's gunked up from sitting again, so I got to clean the carb again. So there it sits, the flat tire. The 1220, oh boy. Started taking it apart to fix the this issue, where that doesn't want to move because right in there it's stuck fast, kind of. And I broke some stuff. Oh, and I also got to fix the see the disc in there, in between the plate and the clutch. The brake disc fell off. Got to re-glue that. But if you look in there, so we're just gonna have to shove another piece of pipe in there, and instead of having it come out this side over here how it was, I'm going to put it over here, so that way the weight of the muffler will want to rotate it clockwise if it does want to, and it'll tighten it. Instead of going out that side, the weight would want to loosen it naturally. And seeing as how that piece is busted off, I can't put a lock nut on there anymore like it had to hold it. So I'll just screw a pipe in as far as I can get it and have it come out here on this side. And I think I can get it to clear the hood okay. Just have it come down and out. What are you doing? So that's the story with that. I want to get the Sears done and at least get the engine in the Cub. And then I'll work on this because I want to get this ready to use so I can use this as my snowblower tractor or my snowplow tractor, and bring the 1050 down and finally fit that to have the hood fit. Change the intake and exhaust on the Predator at Harbor Freight engine so that the hood will fit. So that's where that bowline sits. This 1456 is a customer's tractor that we're working on. It's going to get restored here. Well, it's in the process of being restored. It's going to go get painted soon after we fix some leaks. There's the Simplicity 7117 with its Magnum 20 and the Brute Force. Both of... Excuse you. Excuse you. Dick. Both have just been sitting here. They'll both fire right up. This thing I should probably change the oil in sometime soon. And that I need to change the transmission oil and filter. But that needs a PTO clutch too. Someday. There's my two Briggs engines that I plan on building one out of. Someday. Cub Cadet mower and all the other implements and shit. There's the dash for the 1220. And lots of junk. Lots of junk everywhere. Hoarder! Who said that? Eventually, I'd like to figure out a way to stick an intercooler on this and fit it between the condenser and the radiator. How most newer trucks are, but I don't know. I don't want to have to hack anything too bad, but we'll see. Another someday thing. Maybe in a year or two we'll try that. Also want to get transmission cooler put on, but another someday thing. But other than that, this thing's working great. Getting decent fuel mileage, 15-16 miles per gallon. Well, it was with the small tires. We'll see what it gets with the big ones here soon. But yeah, it's working great. Best $1,200 truck I've ever owned. Only $1,200 truck I've ever owned. Of course, the Farmall H and the dozer sit down there. Down there, you can barely see it as that one tractor I pulled out of the woods behind my house. It's pretty much junk. I mean, the engine runs, but half the teeth are stripped off the flywheel, so if I come across the one that's blown up, a tractor that has a blown up engine similar to that, I have a decent running engine, but I don't know, might just all end up getting scrapped because it's just a IC Quiet 14 horse Briggs, also known as the I Quit Briggs. Well, anyway, that's all I have down here at Dad's, so we'll go up to the house after work and update you on what's going on up there. So stay tuned, guys. Well, now I'm up home. Here's old Blue. Still kicking. Got 132,772 on her now. Wait, did I read that right? Yeah. She's still working good. I drive her a couple days a week, but this gets better fuel mileage. And really fuel's about the same between these two trucks right now. Actually, the diesel's still, like, I think, what is it, 20 cents more expensive? So, not a big deal. And I just like driving a diesel. I'm just a diesel guy. So, I drive the brown turd. She works good. Don't get me wrong, this thing works good too, and I like driving it, but, yeah. I don't know. So here's the 1864. yeah, I need to buy a weed whacker and trim some weeds, but yeah, there's my oil to replace it as it burns it and throws it out the one valve cover. As you can see, it likes to do that. So it's still running alright. I mean, you can tell it's starting to get to the point where it's not going to run too much longer because, oh, I got pissed off wasps. That's awesome. Had them on my shoulder. I figured I better move. As if you remember, this engine was somewhat blown up, and somehow magically I revived it. I'm not sure how. It just kind of came back to life. And I've been using it since, but it's slowly getting tired. I love this seat. Putting this seat on was the best thing I ever did. So comfortable. And I just love the power steering on this thing. It's just so nice. So, thinking either Harbor Freight 22 horse V-twin or a little Kubota diesel, but probably Harbor Freight engine. We'll see what's going to be easier to swap onto it, but probably this winter, or, I don't know, we'll see. I may just drill out this broken bolt here, and oh, that whole valve cover's loose. That's awesome. I may just drill out that broken bolt, put another bolt in so that it stops leaking oil there, and use it some more next year. I don't know. We'll see. And hopefully by then I ought to have the old Cub going. So if this blows up, I can cut grass with that or something. Or the 1220. Maybe I can cut grass with that. Here's the 1050. Sitting outside, poor thing. Oh, it's been working all right. Okay. There's a toilet there. Yeah, I know it was there. Yeah. Got to do some cleanup out back here. Just haven't had the time. Somebody just pulled in out back to dump some stuff off. Dump some brush and trees off. As you can see, I lost my one pin. Oops. So, yeah. Gotta put a new pin in it. But, I haven't had this thing. I ran it a couple weeks ago. But like I said when I was talking about the 1220, when I get the 1220 going, I want to bring it up here and use it as the snowplower, freaking snowplow, snowblower tractor, whatever. And of course it'll get the ags and the wheel weights. And I got to do something about that awful seat that's on it too, because that just hurts your butt and it's loose. So, but yeah, I want to get the 1220 up here and use that, like I said, and then take this back down to my dad's shop and work on changing the intake and exhaust so that I can fit the factory hood, and of course figure out how to rig up an alternator on it, because these engines I believe only have like a 2 amp charging system, and that just sucks. It won't run lights and charge a battery. Actually, probably the lights will probably draw more than 2 amps, so no good. But this thing, a little bit more wore out than the 1220, but not a big deal. We can fix that. Change the tie rod ends and some shit, and she'll be good. So there's the 1050. Got the Honda hiding in the shed here. It's been working good. Put new mower blades on. I don't remember if I talked about in a video. I had a chunk of cinder block and screwed the one blade up. But new blades were good. It just sits in here as a backup in case I need it. But I don't know. I keep contemplating selling it, but I hate to because it's so neat and you rarely come across them. So I don't know. Probably won't sell it for at least anytime soon. But yeah, it's working good. So yeah, there's the 4514 Honda. And there's my McCulloch chainsaw. So here it is. Something I've been hiding for a couple months. My 102 that I picked up for 50 bucks. Didn't have the hood. There's no grill, no front wheels, no engine. But and mixed match tires. This, like I said, this didn't have a hood, so I think 30 bucks on eBay I found this 122 hood. have yet to find a grill. Got to keep looking. The steering, well, I've seen worse. Just needs tightening up. So let's peel the hood off here. As you can see, the dash is pretty shot, so I either need to cut and weld in some good metal or find a whole new dash, which we'll see. We'll see. Of course, this clutch, the bracket, or the piece that the clutch mounts on here, a little bent. I did get the steering kind of freed up. It was seized up in the... Oh. Well, it's playing the it wanted to be like the Sears. Son of a bitch. The steering I did get freed up somewhat. But it needs all taken apart and clean. The axle does pivot. Ooh. And this was stuck on there, but I got it off. So I got a good half-decent clutch driver. Anyway, I only paid 50 bucks for it, and I figured, hey, it's got a, from what the guy says, a good gear drive rear in it, so I figured the rear was worth that alone, and it's got a steering box, and I got whole frame, so it's got potential. Now, I first bought it with the intentions of making a puller out of it, but now I'm not sure what I want to do. So, I plan on most likely doing something with it eventually. This is a year or two from now project, probably, but eventually it'll get done. Hopefully. Or I'll part it out. I don't know. We'll see, guys. You know how I am with stuff. I tend to go overboard and just buy a lot of stuff I see on a whim, and it's like, oh, why did I buy that? And, well, you know, we're human. We're all human. So, yeah, guys, just thought I'd give you a little fall everything update 2016. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out the Off-Road 94 Facebook fan page. Link is in the description. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. And once again, thank you for watching. And take care, guys. And girls, if there's any girls watching, but I don't know why. See you later.